Hello! So a couple weeks ago I posted a look where I had 2 little roses drawn on my cheeks, and a bunch of people wanted to know how I did it, so I just thought I would just record a little video for that. To start out, I'm using liner pens. You can use liquid liner pens, you could use regular liquid liner, you could use liquid lipstick, you could use eyeshadow, like whatever you want. If I'm not using liner pens, then I usually use these brushes for things like this. These are the 3 that I would recommend, and they're really affordable because a lot of people ask me about brushes. But these are all cruelty free, and this is typically what I use for like smaller detail things. Anyway, rose petals are in like a little spiral pattern, and it starts really tight in the center and then goes outwards, and all the petals like overlap. So I start out with this little curved shape right here. And then make like a little cup shape. And rose petals kind of go out. So kind of like a little bean or like a bird or a leaf or something, I don't know. So I start with that shape, and that's going to be like the outside petal. And then I do another line curving out, and then finish that little cup shape. These are not going to be even, whatever, it's fine. Roses aren't all symmetrical. So once I have these 2 little outside petals, I'm going right above in the middle and making a tiny little spiral. So then once I do that, I'm going to connect that so that you've got like this little cinnabon thing in the middle, and then I'm just going to make extra petals around it, behind it. Honestly, the way I do it looks like a pretty stupid ass rose, but like, you know, once you fill it in and stuff, like, the great thing about roses is that, you know, like it's classic imagery, a rose. Like, everybody knows what it looks like. It doesn't have to be super realistic, and you don't have to do it perfectly in order for people to get the idea and for it to be like, oh, okay, like, it's a rose. So anyway, then I'm gonna make, I'm gonna do the stem in green, so I'm just gonna do really light little lines with the black, so it's a little bit, just has like a little extra dimension. But I'm just really lightly gonna make little lines here for the little like leaf things that are underneath the rose, you know. And then the stem, which I always do a little crooked. I'm gonna draw a couple little lines coming out for the thorns. Okay, so once I have that, I'm going to take this other ink liner, which is green, and fill in the stem. And then do the little part underneath, and then the thorns. And then for the bottom, I always make it a little bit pointed, but at an angle. Okay, so once I have that, to fill in the rose, I use liquid lipstick. You can use whatever you have that's in the color that you want. You can use a bright red, you can do yellow roses, black roses, blue, whatever you want. This is just what I'm using right now. And then I'm just using the little brush to fill it in because it's lipstick. And I'm gonna make it just like ever so slightly darker where it's like supposed to be overlapping there. And then just like the little back petals I'm making slightly darker. And then this is optional, well, everything's optional. You can do whatever you want, but if you want, I am using another liner pen in white to add like little highlights. I'm just gonna go on the edge of this outmost petal on the other side of this one, a little bit in the spiral, and on the tops of the back petals, just slightly, and then down the stem a little bit, maybe on the tops of the thorns, and maybe on the bottom in black, just really lightly. And that is how I do my asymmetrical crooked roses. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Like I said, the great thing about roses is that, you know, you don't have to draw them like perfectly realistic. Like you get the point. You know what it is. It's a rose. In the description, there's going to be all the products that I use if you want like a specific name of something or whatever, as well as the lipstick that I'm wearing. There will also be links and whatnot, so there's that. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.